everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber and today I did this winged eyeliner, but I only used an eyeshadow to do it. So it's very simple, easy, so doable. If you don't know how to do winged eyeliner, boom, simple, gotcha. With a gray eyeshadow instead of a black, so it's not too dramatic. Perfect for a Valentine's look if you're looking for something like that. I love it. I'm pretty sure anyone can do this. It's pretty much a very simple tiny little brush, a dark eyeshadow, boom. If you like this look, just keep on watching. I'll show you how to do it step by step. I will have my boyfriend's voice in my head saying, why is the contour like that? Why is the eyeshadow like that? Why'd you apply your lipstick like that? Which one comes first? Foundation, concealer, what is which? Why? So hopefully I do my voiceover perfectly, that you will understand everything that I'm trying to say. To the point where your boyfriends will understand what I'm trying to say. Or girlfriends, or whichever. Okay, continue watching. I'll show you how to do it. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Bye. Hey everybody, first I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. I'm using Retinal cream. And I'm concentrating that on my dry spots and underneath my eyes. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Dream Cushion, the F80 Kabuki brush, and a face oil. I'm going to apply 2 drops of this face oil onto the brush. And using a face oil makes the skin look a little bit more luminous and fresh. And like I said before in the introduction, you want to go in with foundation first because you want to see what your foundation will conceal rather than going in first with concealer. You will obviously just put in more product than needed. And don't forget, you are pressing this into the skin rather than swiping or rubbing, which will just move the product around. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. I'm using a Cosmetics by Under Eye. And whatever my foundation hasn't covered up, I will conceal with this concealer now. Currently, I am just putting a little bit underneath my eyes for any dark circles. Next, I'm going to go with the liquid bronzer. I believe using a liquid makes it look a little bit more natural, but I do set it with a powder later on. I'm using this small little brush and dabbing it where I would put my normal contour, which would be if you made an invisible line from the top of your ear down to your mouth, go about halfway. And you want to blend this line up, but never down. Blending it down will make your face look more round. I also bring this on my forehead. It gives the illusion of a smaller forehead, and it also blends your makeup into your hairline. Next, to set my under eye, I'm using a Cosmetics translucent powder. I am also making sure that none of my concealer has settled into my fine lines. Usually I would use a beauty blender to do this step, but I just didn't have it handy. You also want to set your T-zone, which is your forehead, nose, and chin area. Next, I'm going to set my contour. I'm using the Studio Makeup in shade Sahara. Okay, to start off with my eyes, I'm going in with my transition shade. I'm using Makeup Geek Crème Brulee. And that's going all over my crease area. I'm using a big fluffy brush because it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Then I'm going in with the Studio On The Go palette, and I'm using the brownish gray matte shade in the center. And this is going right in the crease, but keeping it a little bit lower than Crème Brulee. And I'm still using the fluffy brush because it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just giving the eyes more definition. Next, I'm going in with this dark gray shade at the bottom right and a small angled brush. Very small for tiny little precise lines. The brush should just glide right over the eye. It's very simple. If anything, if there's any mistakes, it's very simple to fix since it is just eyeshadow. Next, I will take any black eye kohl and fill in the top waterline, and then half of the bottom waterline. I hate doing this, I hate watching it even more, but it's necessary and it opens up your eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking this L'Oreal palette, and I'm going to take the brown shade and apply it to the bottom lash line with a small brush. Applying this just on the outsides of your eyes opens up your eyes a little bit more. Next, I'm going to be taking a Makeup Geek eyeliner and I'm applying that to the top lash line. Next, I will be curling my eyelashes. I squeeze the handle a couple of times and then move on to the next eye. And you know, this is another step to open up your eyes, and I will do just about anything to make my eyes look bigger and wider and better. And for mascara, I'm using a Cosmetics Superhero. And don't forget to apply this to the bottom lash line also. And this is a new one. I will be priming my lips with Stila Lush Lips, a water plumping primer. This isn't necessary, but I just bought it, so I had to use it. I haven't noticed a huge change in my lips, but if anybody has any advice. And while I wait for my lips to dry, I will go in with my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I don't do anything too dramatic with this. I just go in with darker shade at the tail and a lighter shade at the front of my brow. Well, with this one, it's not a lighter shade, it's a lighter hand. Next, I'm going to be using Anastasia's brow gel to make sure that the hairs don't move throughout the day. And this is their clear brow gel. Next, for lips, I line my lips with MAC in shade In Control. I personally like lining my lips because I feel like it makes the lipstick stay on longer and helps it not transfer. And for lipstick, I'm using Maybelline in shade Coffee Buzz. Then I like to take a tissue and do this. It takes off excess product so it doesn't transfer. Next for blush, I'm using Buxom in shade Shangri-la-la. This is very pigmented, so go very, very light-handed with this. And for highlight, I am using Vintage in shade Rose Quartz. And voila, that's the finished look. Once you finish this, that goes on top of the cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, and I also like the Cupid's bow. And of course, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.